rain set early into night, the solemn wind was soon awake. It tore the elm tops down for spite, and did its worst to vex the lake. I listened with heart fit to break, when glided in Porphyria straight. She shut out the cold and the storm, and kneeled and made the cheerless grate blaze up and all the cottage warm, which then she rose, and from her form withdrew the dripping cloak and shawl, and laid her soiled gloves by, untied her hat and let the damp hair fall, and last she sat down at my side, and called me. When no voice replied, she put my arm about her waist, and made her smooth white shoulder bare, and all her yellow hair displaced, and stooping made my cheek lie there, spread o'er her yellow hair, and murmured how she loved me, she too weak for all her heart's endeavor to set its struggling passion free, from pride to vainer ties dissever, to give herself to me forever. But sometimes passion would prevail, for tonight's gay feast could not restrain a sudden thought of one so pale, for love of her, and all in vain, for she was come through wind and rain.
Be sure I looked up at her eyes, happy and proud, at last I knew, Porphyria worshipped me. Surprise made my heart swell, and still it grew, while I debated what to do. That moment she was mine, fair, perfectly pure and good. I found a thing to do, and all her hair in one long yellow strand I wound 3 times her little throat around, and strangled her. No pain felt she, I am quite sure she felt no pain, as a shut bud that holds a bee. I warily oped her lids. Again laughed the blue eyes without a stain, her cheeks once more. I untightened next the tress, her cheeks once more blushed bright beneath my burning kiss. I propped her head up as before, only this time my shoulder bore her head, which droops was upon it still, the smiling little rosy head, so glad it had its utmost will, that all its scorn at once is fled, and I her love gained instead. Porphyria's love, she guessed not how her darling one wish would come true, and thus we sit together now, and all night long we have not stirred, and yet God has not said a word.